been a while since we've had a little video, so we should give a little update on what we've been up to. This car has been overheating, overheating. It's had a burst hose. I changed some hoses. Every time I change one hose, this pressurization would just get to another hose and burst it. So I've decided that where are we going? So we know that it's clearly the cylinder head gasket has gone in it, so I've stripped everything out. I'm just waiting on some keys to undo the nuts on there. They should be here today. I've cleaned up the engine bay on this side. I need to do that side, but it's supposed to be there's always something to fix. Something's always broken. The Land Rover is in auction just now, so the Land Rover is going for sale this week, so it should be gone on McLaren Classic by the end of the week. I've really been enjoying driving that actually. Still waiting for a screen for that. New spark plugs just came for that, so I can finish this. Don't worry about this. I've done the head on this, everything's done. The car is running, but I cannot get the throttle to work. Everything's connected. The car runs, doesn't overheat, system's bled, everything's perfect on it. But for some reason the throttle pedal is just not, it's not being seen for some reason, I don't know. I've bought a new scanner with BMW software on it because I might have a Porsche scanner, and then just the general scanner I have just doesn't seem to work for it. So hopefully we get that out of the way this week. That gone this week, and that's probably going to be a couple of weeks while we wait for the head to go and get skimmed. But then I'm like, oh, what will we do? I'm waiting for bits. I'm like, let's give ourselves some more work. So this is off of the Golf. It's pretty dirty. So I'm going to clean it up and polish it. Give it a polish. Whether this is going to be a good idea or not, we shall see, because it probably take me like 2 months to polish it. But I'm going to start and clean it up and give it a go. Probably do the underside first. Hit it with some polishing wheels and some paste and see how it comes up, just like that, before we go too crazy. Just see if we give it a nicer matte finish instead of going for like a crazy mirror polish, because I have previously mirror polished some wheels that are over here that were for a BMW that we have. They look tatty now. They are, because they've just been dirty around the workshop for a while. These are mirror polished, but bloody hell did that take a long time to do. So I really don't want to get into that again. I believe that the body might be finished for this at the paint shop. I need to go and check when we get that back, and then that's going to be a good little job. But I think we'll give it a few days on this. If I can't be arsed doing all the polishing, but if other stuff comes back, I know that my girlfriend will like to have a go at polishing it. We have all the polishing wheels and stuff, and the paste and the compound, so we'll give it a little go and see how it comes. But this could be a nice little job that we surprise ourselves with. Look nice. That Golf's a really nice car. I really like driving that car. So nippy, but especially compared to the Land Rover. I have been driving the Land Rover for I was driving the Land Rover for a couple of months, maybe 2 months or something, and not to say I've fallen in love with driving it, but I was really enjoying driving it, especially once we got the roof off and we got a load of the rattles and we got the idle running better. We just got it running a lot better than it had been, and it's nice. You just get used to driving it and you're like, oh, this is actually a nice pace of life to drive everywhere at, 60 kilometres an hour is fast enough pretty much everywhere in it. But I'm enjoying the pace of life of just cruising around at 40 or 60 everywhere. And I'd only driven that maybe for at least 6 weeks. I hadn't driven anything else. I jumped into the Golf and it's like, oh my God, the steering is so light, the gear change is so light. It's like absolute. I don't, just got to find the right word for this, but yeah, just getting back to changing gears with like a normal gearbox and like normal steering, you're like, oh yeah, this is, yeah, I was right, Land Rovers are fucking garbage. But it was nice to be driving the Golf, and then it's just, with overheating on it, I thought, in my mind, I was like, this is a cylinder head gasket, but I'm going to just keep kidding myself on that it's not. And I was, changed there was a burst hose, changed that, and then I changed a few more things on it, just thinking, no, it's not a cylinder head gasket, it's not a cylinder head gasket. And every time I was driving it, it's like, oh, it's definitely going to be a cylinder head gasket. And then I went to Palma, and it absolutely exploded a hose on the motorway coming back from the airport at like 11 o'clock at night. It's fun pushing the car down the hard shoulder of the motorway, up a motorway off ramp at like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning to get it off the road. That was fun. I'm not sure that was legal, but it was. We got it up the road and coasted down, and then I got it into a car park of like a hypermarket thing, and I then went back the next day with some hoses. I had the right hoses in stock for it, so I went and I changed the hoses and filled up with coolant, bled it, and white smoke coming out the exhaust is like, okay, this is. There's no more, is it a head gasket or isn't it a head gasket? It's certainly the head gasket. So we'll just finish that, we'll get that foot totally stripped down. It's so easy to work on. After like pulling that BMW to bits to do the head gasket, we seem to be in a roll of head gaskets. After pulling the head off and all of the vacuum pipes, and there's no space, trying to undo like the headers on that, geez, fuck me, put the headers back on. Whereas in the Golf, it's like, oh my God, everything's so accessible. It's like, so we'll get that back together next week. But we will get it back together next week, because I'm not going to now start. I'm not going to take like weeks and weeks and weeks to polish this. I'm just going to do basic polish on it. We'll see how it turns out. We'll see. Things get carried away. I always get carried away with things, but we'll see how it goes. So, like I said, the plan with this is not to go completely over the top with it and to go crazy polishing it up to like a mirror polish, because I'll be here for months trying to get it right. I have to sand it and polish it. But there we can see that's the original sort of matte finish, and then that's just some Autosol metal polish. So I've only just started, I've done like 10 minutes on it. We'll see how it turns out. Obviously like a total mirror polish would be really nice, but it's too textured. Like to sand all of this texture out of this is like, who are you kidding? I'll be here for a month. So I'll just give it a blast, keep giving it a blast with some Autosol. It looks better out in the natural light than it does in this, in the light of the workshop. But we'll keep giving it a go, see how it looks. This is not going to turn into a giant project, not a giant project. So we're going to see how are we polishing it. I was hitting it with some of these polishing compounds. This is a ultra hard and just one of these wheels, but there's too much polish residue being left in between the texture on it, so it's like black and it looks crap like that, because you're not getting really in between the texture and that to get a nice flat finish. So I swapped that out and I'm just hitting it with a bit of Autosol metal paste, and that's much brighter and clearer. It doesn't have all the black in between the raised parts, so that looks a lot better. Also, you might notice I'm sweating a little bit, right? It's hot. It's July in Spain, right? Oh, it's hot. Imagine that. Why has everything got to be like a heat wave? Oh, it's a heat wave. It's hot. It's hot. It's a heat wave. It's July in Spain. It's hot. things are hot? Does everything just have to be like a state of emergency these days? Oh, we're declaring a state of emergency because it's hot. It's fucking hot in Spain in July. No fucking way. I cannot believe it's hot. Oh man, it's hot. It's not that hot. It's just summer. It's sweaty because like, you're working. But yeah, it's definitely not a heat wave. It's definitely just summer. It's just what we call summer. People used to have, oh my God, it's summer, it's beautiful, let's go outside and enjoy the heat. Oh my God, it's a heat wave, it's too hot. It's not too hot, it's just right. Well, how's this for you? Oh, the heat wave, the heat wave, the heat, the heat. Well, right now it's just been absolutely pissing down with rain, right? Soaked, pissing down. So, that's July for you, that's your July holidays. Oh, we've gone to Mallorca for Glasgow Fair. Get away from the rain. Guess what? It's raining. Oh, you can't have everything, can you? Oh, it's too hot. I didn't come to Spain to get rained on. But you get a bit of everything. So, we finished polishing this. We finished our polishing. We have... Look, it's not going to win any shows at Worthies or anything, do you know what I mean? It's not going to be the best, most polished up chromed MK1 Golf Convertible in the world, but it's better than the manky state it was in. I'm just going to clean a bit more polish off of there and then give it one more hand polish over. But that looks alright. Do you know what I mean? There's a wee bit of polish in there, but that looks nice and clean. You know, like what are you going to do if I go crazy on it? Then it's like months of my life toiling, sanding down all of the casting and polishing it. You have to learn not to take things too far. Just do things just nice, just enough. That'll do. You've tidied it up. It's nice and clean. It doesn't look like a shitty oily mess. And I've got Cerakote and stuff here. You're going to blast it and Cerakote it. You're going to powder coat it. You're going to vapour blast it. How about just giving it a wee polish by hand and see how it looks? Don't take things too far. So we're trying. Well, you could say we are learning.